doing it, prick. If you in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop a chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Put the back cage yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Put the back cage yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Put the back cage yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ball's teed up, Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go at the link. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He gets forward, next about 4 yards. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Absolutely fires this one right side. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. And bring the tight end left. They give to Irving to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John, well done there.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's a pickup of 9. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Like 54.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. Oh, he loses the football. And the Eagles have it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Far through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. You fumbled earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
From the gun, Levis. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On the give, this is Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Look at that power, deep left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That's incomplete left side. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
He was covered
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
brings up 4th down.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
Turn. The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. He's He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
154, Mike 54.
On first down, here's Levis. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Brought in left side by Godwin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And second down only works out for a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Mike Evans with a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The career is more at stake when you're proud. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want to...
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
49! 49! 19! 54 Rita!
Play action, Levis. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Connects on the crosser. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey, come on, come on.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bucks have the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Irvin here from the gun. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, Mike 13.
Once again, Irvin. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you could really break the backs of a defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Right back to Irvin now. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Like 54, like 54.
Levis back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains. You got to move them chains. Real momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Irving has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
454, Mike 54.
They send the tight end in motion. There's another for Irving. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, Mike 54.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Stopped at the line on second. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal. Irving. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, shoot. Hey, easy. 63, back.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Great. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Levis to the air now. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Levis. He has the first over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll run this with Irving. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
That throw behind his intended target.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Like 49!
Here's Levis. Completed over the middle. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and short yardage, Levis. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Levis throwing again. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down out.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
McLaughlin checks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Shipley now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Great. Tiger Hornet. And anyone that?
He's back to throw. Completes this one to Jahan Jackson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Like 54.
Shotgun now for Levis. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Come on, like 9.
Irving trying to run for the first. Well, the grass wasn't greener on the outside, but he's tracked down out there, and that loses yards. 4th down coming up.
That defense generated some kind of pressure right there. The runner felt the need to improvise as long as he could to try to get that first down. That's impressive work to be defending 3rd and 2 in that kind of situation and turn it into 4th and very, very long.
And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
Great. Set.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They go play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
That's his back. Here's Barkley. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Great. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Off to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the 2nd half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Levis. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have it after. Second interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Blitz coming here. Hurts. Caught by his fullback behind the line. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
King, Bill King, Bill King.
From the pistol, Hurts. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Levis now off the play fake. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Carry here for Irving. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Levis setting to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Now a carry by Irving. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Following that play, an unfortunate development, Brock. It's Bucky Irving who was injured. Medical staff out providing some assistance. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Throwing is Levis. Connects with Ibuka over the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that hit.
They get an even 10 on that play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Toss play to Barkley. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Hand off now to Shipley. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And now they're going to face 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Great.
Here's Saquon. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. The give to Irving to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
So we're through 3 here. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Vaughn running dead ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. It's Vaughn again. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Levis. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Levis to the air now. Fires right away, but incomplete. And that guy, Bucca, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and short.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down now, ball at the 33. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Pass run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set.
Now Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down, run with Barkley. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
There's a chance for a run here. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's a design run. Hurts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And just in case his offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
All set to go now from the 35. Barkley trying this up the gut. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On him quick, and they bring him down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucks on 3rd down.
180. Hey, 73.
Back to throw it. Depth, no fear from them, trying to go. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. They see a lot of the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Their own 16-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Like 54.
Up the middle, Vaughn. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Buccaneers down by only 3. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Like 54.
Levis out of the pistol. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
To throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Like 54.
Looking to throw it. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to throw. On the screen, this is White. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, quarterbacks that count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws will find a drop at some point, too.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Like 90.
Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up.
On mid. I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Design keeper here for Hurts. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Nation.